welcome to Round Robin. I'm your host, Robin McCormick with the City of Hampton. And today you're going to meet two members of the Youth Advisory Group, which is an arm of the Citizens Unity Commission. And they're going to tell you why you should join with them. My guests are Kennedy DeCosta, welcome,
Hey.
and Rachel Walker. Now, you guys are both juniors, or about to be both juniors.
Yes, ma'am.
You joined first, Kennedy. You've been there for how long?
Going on 3 years.
Why? Like when you're in high school, you're busy, you have a social life, it's a great time of your life, and you've taken on this, serious leadership involvement. What made you do that?
It gives me something to do. I know that's like a bad, excuse, but it gives me something to do. But in the end, it gives me different opportunities, and it creates us to be a better advocate for youth, and it just makes our voices be heard within the ones that aren't for the youth.
So your voices are heard where? Who hears your voices as you guys do this?
The adults or the people who stand around us to listen. Since nobody else or the other youth don't say anything, we try to speak up as much as we can for them so that they can hear it.
So it's a pipeline that gets your views to basically City Hall.
Yes,
and
ma'am.
the community, because the Citizens Unity Commission is really community members.
Yes, ma'am.
Rachel, what about you?
Well, this is my first year. I really enjoyed it. It was like a big family group that we could talk, and it was simple. It was like if you had an idea, you could say it. You wouldn't be scared to speak up. You could talk about anything you really wanted, anything you wanted someone to give you some reassurance on or give you their ideas on. We could also put things on, like we made plans to make gardening.
Oh, yeah. We
We did a gardening project. We also did what's it called? We did beads where if we had
the privilege beads.
the privilege, like our privileges, not all of us have the same race,
Yeah.
religion, anything like that. And it was just a good way to bond with other youth from our city.
So again, this is, you have to live in Hampton, you have to be teenager. What are the age ranges?
I think high school.
Okay,
Yeah.
high schoolers. But you guys are in high school, you're around people your age all the time. What makes this environment different? I know you said safer. Is it that people are just more diverse than people in your schools? Why is it such a supportive environment?
Because I feel like they're accepting,
They're
regardless
definitely
of
more accepting.
Yeah, like regardless of what goes on, everything, like their issues, all problems get put aside.
We all
and when
know
you
we
come
have
to
them.
that, it's cleaner air and it's like a fresh environment to come into, and it's
So learning and talking about it didn't change anything, but it maybe expanded your thinking or gave you a chance to really explore what you already kind of thought.
Mine did positively.
Yes. Mine.
So you guys are the president and vice president of this group, and you need people to join for the upcoming year, right?
Yes.
What kind of people are you looking for?
Anybody who wants to join.
Anybody?
Yeah.
If you have an open mind, I think it's great.
An open mind.
And even if you don't have that,
can come
it's also good to try new things.
If you're willing to even just listen.
Yeah.
You don't have to be ready
It makes our
all the way.
discussions more interesting.
That, and it's a good opportunity.
It is a great.
Why is it a good opportunity? I know you both said leadership. What does that mean?
For your first question, because we're here. It's a great opportunity. We're here doing this with you, and I feel like it's good because not everybody gets to do this, or like of our age. And the leadership one, I mean,
We
who
learned
doesn't?
government.
Yeah.
We learned how to facilitate a parliamentary.
Procedure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So.
And engagement in government, it's something that Hampton has always really been known for, really emphasized, and particularly youth engagement. Not all cities do this. It is maybe a little scary sometimes, but really important for your later life to decide what your issues are, to become involved in your community and changing it and making it better somehow. I mean, that's a lot to put on somebody in high school, but it is this sort of stepping stone where you begin to feel comfortable, and then you can speak out on whatever you're passionate about. So how do people get involved? You're talking to other high school kids out there.
Well, we also have something called movie talks. So we would also go, but then also it's open to the community and other teens could come, and it's recommended they go. It's like at our public library. They put a movie on, and it might have like a certain issue they're highlighting, and then we will talk about it afterwards, and it's like a good group discussion.
So there's smaller ways to get involved too. People can just come to your events. But if they want to join the youth advisory group, what would you say to them?
What I've been saying, it's a great opportunity. It's fun.
Definitely.
You create more friends, more bonds, and it's fun.
It's a great
open.
environment.
Yeah, it's a good space to get away, to for and just.
It's different, I suppose, than the people in your high school or in your individual circles, right? So it's broadened that really for you. Okay, well, people can go to the Citizens Unity Commission website and apply through there. We'll put it on Newsflash. We'll try to let people know. And we're doing this as much to let youth know as to let their parents or caretakers know, because sometimes, you need that little nudge from a grown-up in order to actually follow through and to actually apply. So we hope that'll happen. How do you think this will carry you forward? Like when you're in college or in your life, how will this experience have made that?
Well, we actually did something called Teen Cert, which was actually really great because it taught us about fire safety and basic first aid. So I could definitely use that when I'm older if I ever needed to. And I know the difference between different fires, so I don't make it bigger or something.
Oh, that's great.
Which would be really bad. But you could definitely take that into college, and also it helps us to learn how to talk to others because I'm personally really shy. So I got to be able to talk to people and get out of my shell a little bit, so that would help when I go into college.
I would say the parliamentary procedure, because for what I do, I'm probably going to be doing it from now until I get older, and so that with holding meetings and stuff is very good. And I'm actually the opposite of Rachel, even though I don't seem like it.
I could tell.
I'm an extrovert, and so I don't know, I always like to speak up, and I like to talk and stuff, so I'll be quick to say something about this or about what I do, or when my friends ask me, oh, what are you doing, or why am I so busy, it's because I go to these meetings and I'm doing stuff for me and my future.
Okay, well, that's great. We're going to close now unless you guys have anything to add. No. And I really want to thank you for coming. It is scary to be on TV for the first time. It's scary sometimes to talk to adults and to talk to people who aren't even in the room. And you guys have done great. I can tell that being on this commission has helped you.
Thank you.
Thank you guys. And thanks for what you're doing for our city. And thank you for watching. If you know of a Hampton resident who's in high school that you think would be good for this, or if you are one, please apply and get more involved. As you can see, it is a wonderful experience, both for the community, because we benefit from it, but also for the young folks. A great space to be in, a safe space to be in, a place to really talk. Thanks for watching.